So back in October, I was sitting on my bed. It was a payday, and I just paid all my bills. And I sat there with my head in my hands because I had $150 left over for groceries for the next 2 weeks. And my 18-year-old walked in the room and he said, "Mom, I need money for gas so I could get back to school." And I had to tell him, "Honey, I'm sorry, I don't have it. I have to wait until my next paycheck." If you don't know who I am, my name is Jen. I'm a wife, I'm a mom to 3, and I'm a full-time nurse. And that was my reality back in October. My husband was working 7 days a week, carrying that financial weight on his shoulders to make up the difference between what my paycheck was and what he was bringing in so we could pay bills. My mom is 70, and she was supposed to retire, and she was working part-time jobs because her Social Security check wasn't enough. I have 3 kids. I have an 8-year-old that I need to start saving up for college for, an 18-year-old, now 19, a full-time college student, and I have a 20-year-old that is learning how to adult. And back in October, that was the most defeating feeling as a parent, to have to tell my kid I couldn't give him gas money, which is a necessity. I felt defeated, and I knew something had to change. I wanted my husband home more. Being gone 7 days a week was awful. He was missing out on so much. My mom needs to retire. She's paid her dues. And I wanted to find a way to get her bills paid so she didn't have to worry about that and she could enjoy life. And I knew that there had to be a better way. So I sat on the fence for 5 months before I started digital marketing. And I started in March, not knowing what I was getting myself into, not sure if it was going to work. So I was skeptical. I couldn't wrap my brain around the idea of making money on social media, online, but I did it anyway. I started anyway. And since October, since I've started, I don't even think about payday anymore because I always have money in my account. I've started saving money for my 8-year-old's college fund. I'm able to help my kids when they need things. I'm able to help my mom with her bills so she can start working towards really being retired. And my husband is home a lot more. Because those are the reasons I started doing this. Those are the people that I do this for. I felt stuck. I didn't think there was ever going to get out of it. But here I am, like 6-7 months later, doing the things and accomplishing those goals. So if you have felt stuck, if you have felt like there's just no end in sight, but you keep seeing things like this, you keep wanting to find a way to make things better, to change your reality, go to my bio and click on the link and get the free Legacy Builder Blueprint. It's a solution. It solved a lot of my issues. There's always going to be something that comes up, always. It's inevitable. But how we choose to approach them, how we choose to solve those issues is our choice, and it is our decision. So I could have stayed on the fence. I could have never started, but I wouldn't be where I am right now if I hadn't started. My husband would still be working 7 days a week. I would still be dreading payday. I would still be worrying about how I was going to provide the necessary things for my kids. But I don't have that anymore. I don't have that issue. And if you want to know what I'm doing, then go get that blueprint. Ask me questions. Send me a message. Send me an email. I would love to tell you about this. I would love to talk to you about this because there is a solution. There's a solution, and it's a way for you to get your time back. It is a way for you to bring your husband home or your wife home more. It is a way for you to set yourself up for the future. So I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Wine and Live, 8 o'clock Central Time. I'll see you soon.